It's suggesting that we're live. Creating a live video? I don't know. One of these days we'll actually know.
Starting, it says. Okay. End live video.
Now we are live.
Hello, everybody.
Welcome to It's So Live with Steph and Eileen. Yay!
How are y'all tonight? We got one person on already. Ooh, I'm going to do my phone. I better turn it down.
Oh, I was going to say, I'll turn mine back on. See, I try to do these things ahead of time, and I never get it done. Now I am here.
Watch live video, it says. Look, we're live.
Why doesn't mine say watch? Oh, there it goes. This is why I'm not techie. I used to be good at computer stuff.
So
I'm not.
So, quick anecdote. Anecdote.
Antidote is like for pharmacy.
I know. Oh, I know.
You know.
That's where my brain's usually at sometimes on those days. Anyway,
Stephanie's on.
So, Miss Denise from Iowa Falls and I got to spend some time together at Sac City, which was so much fun. But on the first day, you know, we've got the tablet, and it's an Apple. I don't do Apple, and I didn't know where the heck the app was for, like, charging people. And so I'm like, Denise, where's it at? And she's not a techie person at all.
No.
Well, she schooled me, though. She knew where it was at. So never say you're not a techie person when you don't know. Maybe you really are a techie person.
I used to be a techie person. Yeah. I used to know more about computers than my engineering husband does. Of course, he wasn't an engineer at the time. He hadn't gone to college yet. Computers were really baby. They had just come out with color computers when I knew more than Dwayne.
That's like saying they just came out with color TVs.
That's about right. But before that, they always had those green, all the words were green.
Oh, yeah. Do you want to play a game?
Yes.
Anybody know it? Oh,
shall we play a game?
Shall we play a game?
More games!
Tonight's question is, what is your favorite season? And it's kind of a two-part question, which I like to do, apparently.
Yeah, that's
What is your favorite season? And do you find yourself picking colors for fabrics that coincide with that season? So, like, if you're if you love fall, you're going to pick oranges and auburns and browns and those kind of colors. Or if you're a summer, if that's your favorite season, are you choosing, like, super bright? So, and these are quilts that you do for yourself. Not the ones that you have to make or that you're making for somebody else that you don't get a choice in color usually. So, what is your favorite season? And for a quilt you're going to make yourself, do you usually pick colors of fabric around that season? That's the question of the evening, of the week, of the century.
Well, no, not the century, but at least for the week.
For the week.
And Shelley Alquist is on, and she said Denise knows the important thing, which is how to get her the fabric.
Yes. She
and
does.
Denise is good at that.
Oh my gosh, she is.
I've got lessons to learn.
Oh my gosh, I literally, you guys, I would just sit there and watch her and this weekend, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna buy everything that you're selling. You are so good, and I did actually buy.
Oh.
Well, I'm going to. I'm gonna see her again this weekend, so you know.
You may just get a shop out of the deal.
I might just buy the whole shop. We might just buy the whole show.
Let's do it.
All right.
Someday.
Oh, hi, Miss Stephanie Metzger.
Yes.
Yay.
Is Evelyn watching too?
Yay. And my cousin Ken is on. Hi, Ken.
Rachel's on.
Good to see you guys, or read you guys.
Yeah. That's all we really get to do. But anyway.
So, Lynn and Nancy both love spring. Bright colors. Rachel says she loves fall. I agree. Fall is my favorite season. It's my favorite season. I love colors of fall. What's your favorite season?
Well, when it comes to decorating, I tend to be more of a fall, because that's sort of like the cozy up and get ready for the long winter kind of thing.
Soup season.
Well, and that's why when I'm decorating, soup season, spaghetti on Friday nights or chili, those are what we always used to have before we went to football games. But it's that, you know, get ready
cozy.
It's that cozy thing, which is why I love Kansas Trouble so much when I'm thinking about doing stuff for our bed.
Right. For
our bedrooms, for actual, like, decoration things. But it's sort of funny because when I'm here, you see all the colors I choose,
They're
and
bright.
they're bright.
They're so
So
bright.
I am obviously a split personality.
She is split personality.
I'm sort of like a spring fall kind of person
And that's okay.
for different purposes.
That's okay. It's how you feel at the time.
Exactly.
So, all right. So last week's question was how many projects are currently sitting in timeout? And here are our totals. There was one person that said they had 0 in timeout.
Very
Congratulations to you. We had one person that said 3. We had 3 people that said they have 3. 4. Oh no, excuse me. We have 3 people that they said they had 1 in timeout. I'm getting this backwards. Then 3 people that said they had 3 in timeout. 1 person that said they have 4. And then Miss Pat says that she works on all of them at the same time, like do a little on this one and do a little on that one, which that's very good because then you don't get like bored.
Yeah.
So that's actually a good idea. And then one person that said too many to count. That would be me too. So that's 2, 3. So
Well,
yeah,
actually, I could probably count them because they're all packaged right now.
they're all packaged, right? They're kits. They're
Yeah,
kits.
I make my own kits at
That's
home.
right. So guys, if you make your own kit at home, you just call it a kit. It's not timeout.
There you go.
It's a kit in waiting.
A KIW.
Okay, it's a kit in waiting. KIW. How about
Okay,
that?
perfect.
I'm gonna write that down. That's fantastic.
KIW. This is our KIW section. Kits
Kits in
and waiting.
waiting. Kits in waiting. I like that. So,
Okay.
I'm gonna talk about Operation Gratitude.
Okay, so yeah, we mentioned it last week, but Operation Gratitude, that is when we make all the scarves, the crocheting, knitting. If you want to use some flannel, you can do that. But this is a time to get out all those yarns that are in that neutrally color or red, white, and blue, and make some wonderful little scarves for our our service people overseas. They are all, whenever it's chilly, it's nice for them to have something, and it's much appreciated. And if you do that with a handwritten note, and all it has to do is thank you for your service or something like that.
Doesn't
And if
have to be much.
It doesn't have to be much, but if you do put your email address, they do like to respond. So if you want to do something like that, that would be absolutely fabulous. We will be collecting them through, is it through November or through our
Through November 9th, our
November 9th,
anniversary, which
on the
we're
9th.
coming on 3 years.
3 years? Can you believe it? We've been,
3 years.
and we're still here.
And we're still upright. And the building hasn't burned down.
That's always a nice touch. That's
Woo!
awesome. Yeah.
We're doing well. We're doing well. And we're clothed and we're doing well.
Did you say clothes?
Clothed, meaning that we can still,
Yes.
we have our faculties. We've
Okay.
not gone crazy yet.
So close.
There's been a few times that we've
We're on that
on
edge.
the precipice.
But we've got a lot of people going for falls here.
Fall is beautiful. I love fall.
Temperature quilt. Maybe we should consider doing a temperature quilt.
I think
next
so.
year.
I think so. What do you guys think? A temperature quilt.
Let's see. That was
was
Nancy.
nice.
Nancy was asking what it was, but basically, Nancy, a temperature quilt is a quilt where you take the temperature every day of the year, and you make a little column out of it.
Like a graph, like a
It's
bar
like a graph. It's
but
like a
you
bar
quilt
graph,
it.
and you can do it by color. Okay, all the temperatures between 0 and 10 are this color, and then you can just do it that way too, and not actually do like the height of it. But you can pretty much do whatever you want and just use those color schemes, and then you just
Put your column.
put
your
it all
colors in.
together.
A lot of people actually knit or crochet those as well. And the one tip I have for you is that if you're going to buy a color specifically for that, like if it goes above a certain temperature or whatever, make sure you buy enough, because I remember when I first moved here and I worked at Joann's, there were people coming in like later in the year like, I need this particular color and lot dye, and we didn't have any. So
Sometimes you just have to say it's going to be a red if it's this color, or if it's going to be
Yeah.
orange at here.
yeah,
It's like the warmer colors obviously get the warmer.
yeah.
So you probably tend to have, if you actually go by what the actual temperature is, you'd go through a lot more warm colors than you would for the cool colors. So
Except for it's cold most of the year.
yes, but
In
if
my
it's 32
opinion.
degrees, what do you use if it's negative?
In my opinion.
It goes
So you'd have to do it like
here's
below,
0, and then you go to,
and that way,
okay.
because it gets cold here, people. Cold.
Yes, cold for Washingtonians.
Go. Like I'm wearing
It
a
does
coat
get
right
cold.
now.
I mean, I am not arguing. We have some frigid days here, but a lot of the days that
come
you
to
think are
Iowa,
cold
they
are not.
said.
The weather's great.
The weather's
No,
great, they
said no
said.
Iowan ever. We've
It's
got
beautiful
momentary
here.
lapses of decent temperatures
It's
from our
beautiful here.
too hot and too cold.
So,
But
okay, let's move on.
we don't have as many people here.
True. So, just a reminder again that the weekend of the 9th and 10th, the Quilt with Friends quilt show has been canceled. So, just if you had that on your radar to go and do, you can just visit quilt shops that day, and that would be fantastic. Like one called It's So Tempting,
Yeah,
or Iowa
we'd love to
Falls,
see you.
or So Be It in Jewel, or elsewhere. You can just do your own little, like, chop hop. Ellsworth, Jewel, us, Iowa Falls.
Well, and if you happen to stop by on the 8th, you may see somebody really important having an important day if you come here.
So Santa Claus is coming to town early. No, just joking. No. Anywho, so Steph, what's your favorite thing?
My favorite thing, of course I have to go this week. Nice segue. Anyway, so I am thinking Christmas presents. These lovely little scarves, they're infinity scarves. They are literally a 10-minute sew, and it's not difficult. If I can do it,
Not at
anybody
all.
can do it. We've got them in multiple colors, and if you don't like our colors, you can also grab any of our Shannon fabrics.
Or regular fabric, too.
Well, and regular fabric, shoot. The Shannon fabrics have a nice thickness to them. The other would just be a little bit thinner, or you can make it longer.
Mhm.
And if it's longer, you might be able to twist it up and do another layer, or, I mean, there's all kinds of
All
creative
kinds
things.
of-
But it's not difficult.
Does not come with the heads or the eyelashes.
No heads or eyelashes. But here are some colors. This is just a gray that would go with practically anything. This is sort of like a grayish brown, and these are so soft. It's funny because when you hold on to them, it's like you try and hold on to it. It's what?
They're so soft.
They're so soft. They're slippery. And then I didn't take it out because I drop this one every single time. But the black is always a fabulous choice. So, and that one's one of them we're running low on. But
I love
Anyway.
the fact that you use the word fabulous.
really,
I do.
okay.
I like that word fabulous, and I love that.
Fabulous.
Fabulous.
Did you ever watch the second High School Musical? show?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So she's got a whole song. About
Well, and then
that.
there's a British sitcom called Absolutely Fabulous, or AbFab. AbFab. Absolutely Fabulous. Sorry.
Anyway, scarves are a good option, and like I said, they're quick and easy.
Very easy. 1 year, all of my female family members got one for Christmas. Because they're beautiful, and they're easy, and yeah.
You can give them something nice, homemade, and it's not going to be an arm and a leg either.
Correct. So, good choice.
Thank you.
I
And
love it.
what is your choice for today?
My favorite thing this week is these little bobbin clip buddies from the Gypsy Quilter. And I really love these. I mean, it's great when you have the round and you can put your loose bobbins in that. But when you're working on a project and you want to keep your bobbin and your thread together, you just pop this little guy. Oops, I attached him. I kept on wrapping him around.
It doesn't have to be this hard.
It doesn't. I made it hard on myself, folks. And of course, I chose Quilter Select thread, which is really strong, so I can't just break it very easily.
She like a scissors?
Nope, I got it. I'm doing it. I'm winning. Yay! Okay, so you see, this just pops out. And this pulls off. Just like that. Show you the right thing here. And then you just insert it. Squeeze. Like so, like that. And then you squeeze it together, like so, like that. Pop that in there, and of course you're gonna,
Wrap
tie
the
that,
extras.
wrap the extra around so you don't have thread run around, and then there you go. You're all set to go. Throw it in your sewing kit this is great for if you have to change out your bobbins or whatever and want to keep all the thread, because sometimes I look at my bobbin and I go, what the heck is that supposed to go to?
Yeah.
So this
Do
is
that
a
all
great
the time.
idea.
And those are only 40 cents a piece. And
Yep, they
there's
sure are.
3 different colors. And then, I probably should have said these scarves are $15.
Look how pretty
So-
those are, guys. Oh, but if you buy a yard of our Cuddle or Shannon fabrics,
Mm-hmm.
you can get how many out of that?
3.
3? So you can get 3 for a yard, for the price of a yard.
Yeah. That's true. And not only that, but the things that's nice about these guys, see that little nice little QR code? Yep. That is the pattern. Requires that much effort.
We do have free patterns that we give out when you buy it, if you're going to do that.
We have a few left.
Yeah, we have a few left of those. So that's my favorite thing. Very cool. And Steph's
My
favorite
favorite.
thing. And your favorite thing.
So,
Oh,
and Aunt Mary Lou thinks we're crazy. And
Oh,
I'd like
Aunt
to say
Mary
hi to
Lou.
Mike because
Mike.
he's Mike, my backdoor neighbor, Mike McCabe.
Mike's watching.
He's watching.
Yay, hi,
So,
Mike.
and it could be Rochelle watching on Mike's Facebook. I don't know. But
Anyways,
somebody signed
hello
on
to
into
the
their
McCabe's.
account.
Hello to the McCabe's. So I
Yes,
forgot. Remember,
welcome.
you guys, I said that I finished that quilt that was on the long arm
Yes,
upstairs.
the timeout quilt.
The timeout quilt that was a timeout for a year and a half. I brought it in. It's terrible, but I'm okay with that because it's done, and it was my first one on that long arm. So there you go. But I'll show it to
Done
you.
is done.
Done is done. Done is better than not done.
Okay.
See, isn't
Done.
it beautiful? That's the
We
backing.
love it.
That's the backing. It's gorgeous. Okay.
Dun, dun, dun. Yay!
And this is a quilt that my sister helped me put together. This is her first quilt top that she helped piece together when she came in 2019. 2019?
2019 was pre-COVID.
Pre-COVID. She came out to visit. And this is the one that she helped me make. And it's terrible, but I don't care because it's done. So done.
So it's the important thing.
It's done. So anyway,
Yay!
yay. That's a win.
It's a win. Terrible or not,
It's a win.
and it will still keep you warm.
That's right.
So,
Okay.
but yay team. Yay!
All right, so now more show and tell.
More show and tell. What are we doing? What else are we doing?
I'm going
Okay.
to show you guys. So
Oh,
if you guys have been
yes.
popping on and watching, I did a couple of live videos where I was talking about that fat quarter roll. I've had no alcohol tonight, folks. Not at all. I'm drinking coffee out of this very cute mug that I got from Wise Monkey Quilting at the Sac County Quilt Fair. No alcohol. I just can't talk. So, Anyways, I digress. So, the fat quarter roller skate skirt. Okay.
Yes. Fat quarter roller skate skirt.
I finished it.
Yay!
And let me tell you guys, when I say that I do not read directions well, I do not read directions well.
She's not lying.
Not lying. So the first time I showed you guys the pattern, I said, oh, these are your 2 different sizes, and so you just have to cut pink or blue with the circles. Nope. They're 2 different pattern pieces for the same, to make it. So this is obviously the skirt bit, and this bit is for the waist. Yeah. Figured that one out. And then I thought that I was going to have to recut. On the last video, I said, I'm going to have to recut, blah, blah, blah. Nope, I don't know what I'm talking about. I didn't have to recut.
You just
worked
had
out.
to add.
I had to actually add 2 more fat quarters, so I added 2 more. But this is what it came out to look like, guys. It is so stinking cute, and Steph and I were looking at it, making plans on how can we make this bigger so we can make one ourselves.
Well, but I think Lucy will love this one. You'll have to answer, Aunt Mary Lou, but do you think Lucy will like it?
Aunt Mary Lou, I hope she does. It actually, once I figured it out, it was quite simple. I did leave an opening where I have the elastic, and it's just pinned, safety pinned together, so you can adjust the elastic for her, make it tighter, or whatever you need to do. And then the hem, I'm not really good with hems, so what I did is I used a decorative stitch to kind of help hold it down after I did just a top stitch. You can see this better. And I chose like a lime green thread, a Quilter Select. I think it was a 60 weight thread, but this really cool lime green thread. It's not perfect, but it's super cute. And then I did that same trim effect here at the seam where the waist and the skirt met. And that helps to hold that down, that seam down too. But oh my gosh, you guys, this is so stinking cute. I really want one now, but longer.
Much longer.
Like
Yes.
we're talking like poodle skirt, like knee, past the knee length.
We can go 50s. We can do a poodle skirt theme.
That'd be cute. But this was super simple, and again, the pattern is the roller skate skirt pattern by Scattered Thoughts of a Crafty Mom. So if you Google Scattered Thoughts of a Crafty Mom, and then go through her patterns, you'll see this one. So
There you go. In case you can't remember, at least that'll be on there.
yeah, and I have actually, if you look through our posts, you'll see I actually tagged that or
Okay.
posted that pattern, so that pattern is out there.
Okay.
So
Excellent. Well, that is super cute. And yeah, like I said, we're just going to have to figure out a way to do our own.
so I'll give it to you for the weekend after to take with you, because you'll be seeing.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
We'll get it to you, Aunt
I'm like-
Lulu.
I'm like, huh? Okay. Yes.
Okay, moving on.
I was figuring out how to make our own.
Oh, we're still on that.
I don't know how to. Okay,
On
anyway,
our own.
we made it past that one. So now we're back to remind you. It's not in the system yet, but it's coming. So just for you guys to be thinking about, this is Emma. She will be joining us for 2022. She is our block of the month, and it is going to be so much fun. So we're still getting the details and all that, so we don't have anything in the system yet.
We just want to keep it in your brain.
But yeah, we just want to keep reminding you that this is coming and it's going to be super awesome.
It is going to be cool.
It is going to be so much fun.
Because
So,
it's batiks, people. Batiks. And they're blue batiks. They're so pretty.
this is like an Iowa theme. So this would be the winter temperature.
Okay, block of the month for a temperature one.
There you go. It would not be that typical. I mean, you just cut strips.
Cut strips. So, block of the month coming up.
Yeah.
Coming up.
So that's coming. So sooner than later, we will hopefully be able to get that information to you.
So, remember last week we said we were singing
Singing. Were we singing?
seeing fabric reps this week. And one of those fabric reps is our Australian fabric rep. And I have pictures, because that's all I can get, pictures of the January, like, winter new Australian fabrics. So we're not getting them now, we're getting them in the new year.
January, February, March, April, May.
Yeah, I'm not going to tell you which ones we picked. We didn't pick all of them, but we picked almost
A lot of
a
them.
lot of them.
Almost a lot.
We'll leave what we actually got for a surprise.
Okay.
But
So am I showing these?
You talk about it, girl.
Oh my gosh. So, one of the things we're talking about is we don't have many warm colors. So, we're getting some warm colors. They are some new fun patterns.
Now they're going to know which ones we picked.
I said we got some warm
Oh, okay,
colors. I
okay,
didn't say
okay,
we got
okay.
all of them.
Good point. Good point.
But here is one. This one is called Alpera Seed. Is that not just a fun design? And then we've got bush flowers. And I think Marlene Doolin, she's done a couple of others.
Yeah.
So this is those. Sorry,
Aren't those pretty?
isn't that different color there?
So there's going to be a design in here, you guys, that absolutely, actually, there's a design that we don't have a picture of that knocked my socks off. That's a nicer way to say that. It's so cool.
Okay, so bush tomato and waterhole. I have no idea what that is supposed to mean, but I think that's a pretty cool, fun design.
When we get to Australia, I want to try a bush tomato. I don't know what a bush tomato is, but I want to try it.
It sort of makes me nervous.
Ruth, I'm going to answer your question. Is your backing pieced? If you're talking about my quilt that I just finished, no, that's actually a wide back that we have that looks like jeans. It's really cool.
And on to this. Desert Flora. And that's by Roseanne. That's another fun one. And almost all of these come in 3 colors. Sometimes they're yellow, red, and blue. Sometimes they're blue, purple, and brown. Of course, they never call anything brown. They call it red. This one, to me, looks brown on the bottom, but it's considered red. So occasionally they'll throw in some greens or some ecru. And obviously this one was mislabeled because the bottom says it's purple and it's yellow. But
We're not going to be picky. Hey, Monica, and let us know if we keep getting interrupted. I'm not sure why the video is interrupting.
It's actually not interrupting flying.
Yeah, so just let us know if it keeps doing it.
Okay, and then this is Sunset Night Dreaming.
This was one of the ones I was like, oh my gosh, we have to have this one.
It's just some fun
I won't tell you which one we
designs.
got though.
And this one is women dancing near a water hole. But a certain person who is not me but is on this show seems to see deer.
I see deer. I don't know why.
Well, it looks like one of those Egyptian designs where the legs are going out all the directions.
That's
and then there's a little
exactly
head.
what I see.
Yeah, but see, this part here, just in case you can't figure it out, these people, those are people dancing.
Once you see
So-
that, it's beautiful.
Yeah. But it's sort of funny because I totally knew where she was coming from when she said
It looks like it's like been like laid out like
yeah,
that.
it's like this. It's like ah!
And I'm like, I just keep seeing deer. But don't let that sway you when you buy it.
No,
Unless you want deer fabric. Then it is deer fabric.
it's however you want it to see.
That's right.
Like Tori sees Cookie Monster in one of them, so you know.
Really?
Yeah.
Which one? No,
You
show
want
me
to go
later.
get it now?
No, show me later. Okay.
Okay.
So those are our new fabrics coming soon, we hope. So we did get in some beautiful blenders. We got in some real brights and we got some
Sorry, we can't
neutrals
even
in
get
there.
back.
You can see those.
All the way back to the brownish.
And,
Yeah.
and this white on white is really a cool one. I really like that.
Same design as these two.
Yep. And I love the pink, the hot pink, and I love the hot pink with black. I love that color combination.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we have the batik that's pink,
Mhm.
the black with pink
Yep.
dots. That would be a fun one to try
That
and
would
do
be a
something with.
fabulous one. And then we also have Wrap and Zap by the yard. So if you guys are wanting to do those potato cooker things for the microwave, I forget what they're
Or
called.
tortilla warmers, or
tortilla-
potato warmers.
Yeah,
Are they just
potato-
potato warmers?
Yeah, so you can bake potato in your microwave. It's, yeah. So we have it by the yard. You can just make up a whole bunch of those for Christmas presents, and that's another Christmas idea.
We're just all about coming up with gift ideas here.
Yeah, so that might be in some of my family members' future.
There you go.
Future. So that's what we have for new stuff this week.
Mm-hmm.
I think. I don't think we got anything else that I,
I
can
don't think so.
of. Steph did make kits for our UNI fabric for our
Yeah.
Stars and Stripes. So if you guys want to make our Stars and Stripe pattern,
Is that in the system yet?
not yet, but
It'll get there.
It'll get there if you
Well,
want to
this,
grab it.
this was my favorite thing last week, so
Yeah.
hopefully they'll remember. So there you go, guys. I've got the UNI ones. Now, I don't have a UNI roll and story yet, but I do have this, and this is the pattern,
That's the pattern.
the Stars and Stripes. So yes, we do have the kits ready. I have 2 of these ready. I obviously can make more if people need them. If there's a crazy run on it, we'll make it.
Yeah.
We can get them done.
And if you guys have been following our computer saga, I had to fill you in more detail.
The
So-
drama.
I had them. I power cord. They sent it back, so we had to have our. I'm so flustered with this. I can't even talk straight. Our computer died. We sent it back to HP under warranty for them to fix it with the power cord. They sent it back to us a week or so later
Mm-hmm.
with no power cord or AC adapter, anything.
Nothing.
So, I contact them on the day that Steph tells me that we didn't get it. Nothing got put into their system. They made no notes, nothing, blah, blah, blah. Then I emailed them on the original thing saying, hey, we need our power cord, blah, blah, blah. Nothing. So, I finally broke down and bought a universal AC adapter / power cord, blah, blah, blah. Didn't work. So then I called
Not
HP.
universal.
Yeah. So I called HP, and they're like, oh, we're so sorry. We'll get it to you, blah, blah, blah. And I said, I need the power cord and the AC adapter. Okay. So they're like apologizing. I'm getting emails apologizing, blah, blah, blah. They send an email saying, okay, it's shipping, yada, yada, with here's a tracking number. Then I get another email saying your your order isn't coming until November 26th. And I'm like,
What?
so then I look at the tracking number and it shows coming in today. So it came in today. But what came in today was just the power cord, not
No
the AC adapter.
adapter.
So the AC adapter is not coming in until end of November.
Hold on.
So I go to Dwayne, Steph's husband, and I said, "Can you just please order one of these? You know what you're doing. Can you just please order?" And so he ordered one, I think, but he actually went home and found an AC adapter.
Oh, good.
I think.
Well, you never know what's going to, you have an electrical engineer for a husband. You never know what you might have in some corner.
Right.
So luckily, that's his thing, so he knows how to fix it.
So anyways, that is our computer saga, and hopefully it works, and we'll be back up and running at normal. It's kind of like COVID. Are we back to normal now?
No. Our computer has COVID.
So I will
Basically.
think twice about buying an HP product, and that's all I have to say about that.
Okay,
Carry on.
on to the next thing. We've had our pity party. Thank you for joining us. So, if you'd like to, speaking of joining us,
Yay!
nice segue, huh? Okay,
That was beautiful.
we are doing classes. So, the America the Beautiful class. I have contacted three of the four people who had signed up. I have heard back, so we're looking at October 8th as a morning class. If that sounds good to you guys, I will be contacting you. Everything's in the system, so we just have to get the date put in, and we'll
Yeah.
be able to.
Date
and
and time.
you'll be able to
There it
sign
is.
up.
So you can
So
see what it looks like.
this is. That's the quilt we're talking about.
And if you, it takes fat quarters. If you guys come in to pick out your fat quarters with us before the class, you'll get 10% off those fat quarters.
Okay. So that's
There's
a
your
good thing.
incentive to get your fat quarters before the class.
Exactly. So anyway, I will recall all three of those people. I will the other person I'm just not getting through at all. So I'm not sure.
We'll talk about that later because one gal
Yep.
came in
Okay.
and said something. So
Okay. Well, and somebody else was going to invite somebody else. So we might just have to start a second class. So if you're interested, let us know. We will figure out a way to get you in. So, and don't forget, we still have the log cabin picture art that we can do, which is the gnome, the
Owl.
penguin, the owl. So all those options. And then we also have the decoupage class. We have the quilting 101. We have the bag class.
bag class.
We still have our jelly roll race
We
quilt.
can do a jelly roll.
We can do a jelly
Yep.
roll race quilt without even.
And that would be a great one to do for a Christmas present.
Yep.
Because it
Quick
is
and easy.
quick and easy.
Yep. And if you have other suggestions, I am working. I've not forgotten about all you One Block Wonder people. I am still working on that one. I'm still getting through the. It's coming. We're just gonna leave it there. Anyway, if you have other suggestions, we're trying.
Yep.
We're trying to get things out. So all we need is some people, and then we'll get it going.
Yep.
So those are all.
All
Things.
of our want to take a class.
Yeah. You just want to say hi to other people besides your walls.
We
That's
can
what-
do that.
That's what I usually end up doing.
So we're gonna move on.
Yep.
So I did some.
She said it's still interrupting.
Is it still interrupting? Oh, Monica. Is anybody else having that problem? Just say yes or no. So, I did a little shopping today.
She did.
I did a little shopping today at a place called New Cara. And if you guys don't know what New Cara is a pharmacy. Hence, a pharmacist that works at New Cara. And not only are they a pharmacy, but they are a gift, a boutique. They are
They have
cute.
Women's clothing. They have puzzles. They have kids' toys. They have over-the-counter medications. They have a few pencils and pens and that kind of stuff. But they have books. Oh my gosh, they have such cute kids' books, guys. Oh, they are amazing. And a lot of their books actually have little stuffed animals to go with them. They have baby clothes. It's crazy. And not only that, but right now, all the fall items are 25% off. So, if you need a fall item, there you go. If you want to know what kind of clothing, here you go. This is one, and it comes with pants.
It's
I lift them
such
higher, but I can't go any higher.
a cute outfit.
So, anyway,
Such a cute outfit.
very comfortable, but classy enough that people don't know you're wearing sweats.
It's super cute, you guys. She walked in and she changed into it, And I was like, oh my gosh, that is so, and it's so soft.
It is so soft. It's extremely soft.
So
But-
it just turned off something that I think was eating up some of our bandwidth. So hopefully that'll fix our problem, maybe. So
Okay.
hopefully.
Okay.
Anyways, but yeah, so.
And the other
super
thing
cute
is,
outfit.
they've got jewelry. Eileen got this.
I'm letting Steph
I don't-
borrow it because it's mine.
Yeah, this is Eileen's.
It's
So
pretty.
anyway, it's a very cool necklace, and she got her earrings.
I got my
there.
earrings there. How cute are those? And I love, so they're long and rectangular, which go with the long and rectangular.
Mm-hmm.
That's gold. This is silver. I'm probably going to switch out the chain with the silver chain because I look better in silver, I think, not gold. Where stuff looks beautiful in gold. So, yeah.
That explains these.
So yeah, I picked up some of that, and then
Then she did
But wait,
some
there's
other
more.
shopping.
so this
There's more.
was a little gift from Sue. So you open that up,
Okay.
and notice how they wrap it. They've got this really cute, which kind of looks like our Tim Holtz. I'm not sure
Yeah.
if it is our Tim Holtz.
That's a little very folly.
Yeah. So
It
very
does look very
boutique like.
Tim Holtzy.
I don't know if she got it from us or not, but
Well, she has all kinds of things. So.
yeah. So very boutique.
Oh, fun!
So she gave us these cute little
I can't wait over the.
cookie cutters
The
that are
cookie
in the
cutters.
shapes of sewing notions and things. Isn't
So you
this
got a
cute?
sewing machine, you got scissors, you got thread, you've got a thimble.
And there's even a recipe on the back to make sure.
Oh.
Maybe we should do that recipe.
There you go. That's my next week.
High five.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, that was loud.
I've been
We get
practicing with
excited.
Tori. Tori and I do a really good job with our high fives. We've been practicing.
fives.
Did you know that if you just look at the elbow of the other person,
You'll hit
you
it
don't
every
mi-
time.
you don't miss?
Good to know.
Not sure why, but that works. But anyway, thank you, Sue. These are cool.
So,
This will be my next project.
so then I went there. Sue's like, oh, you don't have to make up. I'm like, I want things, Sue. She's like, okay. So, anyways, it's an aquaterra is the stone.
Oh, okay. So my stone is an aquaterra.
By
My stone that is actually Eileen's.
By Scout Curated Wares. So
They
there's
have
the.
some really cool
They
stuff.
really do, you guys. You have to go check it out. And then the earrings are from Whispers. They're hypoallergenic and nickel free, which I am actually very sensitive to jewelry in my ears. So I'm anxious.
Have they been having problems at all?
No, but I haven't had them in very long. So we'll see.
Well, see, usually if I wear earrings, usually like within 15 minutes, I'll know whether or not I can wear them.
Yeah.
So.
So,
A new gnome!
Hey,
That's the
guys.
other thing, guys. That's where all our gnomes have come from.
that's where all of our gnomes have
Except
come from.
the ones we made.
Please put your suggestion for this new gnome's name in the comments. And then we'll put them in a thing, and we'll
Oh,
pick the
he's
name next week.
Cute. See, there were some that were Halloweeny,
Yeah.
and I saw those, and I'm like, oh, I like this.
Because we already
guy.
have a Halloween one.
Yeah.
We don't need another
We
Halloween
have,
one.
we have a purple,
yeah.
a purple witch.
Purple witch. So I got that. So this will be in the shop. Now these other things besides the
Aw.
jewelry are from me.
They're all so
So-
cute.
I love teacups, and I like to
Nice.
have a drink or two. So when I saw this, and it said this on it, I thought win-win. Because I love bourbon. And if anybody wants to take me on like a bourbon tasting, I would be
Well,
happy with that.
Sue
Yes.
and her friend are.
Yes.
Gosh
Well-
darn it! If I can remember her name. You remember her name?
I don't.
Oh, sorry.
And then, you guys, all of this is at New Cara. Who would have thought?
They have all kinds of crazy, and like I said, they have some cool dresses. And you know the good thing about their dresses? They have pockets.
They have pockets. Pockets are amazing.
I mean,
So here is whiskey, what are called whiskey rocks from Mud Pie, and these are $18.95. And if you don't know what it is, so like if you drink your whiskey or whatever beverage, you can drink it neat, which is not with ice, or you can have it on the rocks, which is with ice. I like mine neat because I don't like watered down drinks. So, but I do like them cold. So these are rocks that you put in the freezer, and then they get cold, and you just put one or two in the bottom of your glass, and so your drink is cold, but it's
this is
not watered
literally
down.
whiskey on the rocks.
Whiskey on the rocks.
That is so
And it
fun.
comes in this super cute container. Look how cute that is. Whiskey business. Love that. So, one more thing I got, and I got this. So my husband is going to paint our bedroom. I've decided on a blue-gray color.
Okay.
And I saw this, and I love the oak tree. So this is going to go up in our bedroom. And it's tin. Isn't that beautiful, you guys? You can decorate your whole house almost in there. And I've even touched...
have some great ideas.
Yeah.
And that's not even heavy.
No.
It looks like it should be heavy, and it's not.
Yeah. So just a ton of decorative ideas, fun gifts. They had things in there for, kind of that are more geared towards men. So even if you don't have a prescription that you need or an OTC that you need to pick up, you guys need to head on in there. And there was actually a group of gals in there that were celebrating one person's birthday. So they're hitting all these different boutiques and places, and they went into New Cara, and they were having a great time. So,
well, and they've just got, and they've got towels. They've got some towels with some hilarious quotes on them. And there's so much stuff, and they usually have a good sale. And like I said, some of those books that they have for kids are so cute.
And 25% off of fall items. So if you want to decorate your house right now, and can I say the employees there are fabulous.
They're wonderful.
Miss Sue, they're here in Story City, is wonderful.
And Linda.
Yep. And the pharmacists are.
Well, and
amazing.
Everybody in the back, you've got Mallory and Lori and Betty.
All your
that
techs
hang out in
and
the back.
pharmacists.
And then Chris on Mondays. Can't forget her.
So check out New Cara.
Anyway, definitely worth a stop.
Yeah.
So, and did I say baby and toddler clothing? They do. They just have so many things. You can't remember everything. So, once you do is you come visit us, and then you go visit them.
That's right. All right. So moving on from the country register. So this week we do not have food.
No food.
And
but we always have something from food. I know you were hungry.
I'm hungry.
Well, there's only 4 recipes this month, so I had to narrow it down. So next week, having a new recipe will be a good thing.
Yes. Thank you, Sue.
Yes.
So, but what I did is I found an article in the Country Register that went very well. So, Country Register, I always like to show it. Oops. Try to show it.
Here. Team effort.
Team effort. Country Register, Fall Edition.
Okay.
Okay. So, this is Autumn Decor Made is Easy by Susan Baldani.
Baldani?
I say Baldani. So, some of the key points in here when she's talking about, sometimes when you're redecorating your house for the seasons, it feels like that could be overwhelming. You want to do it. So, she just gave you some quick tips. Some of them being just exchange the bright and sunny colors of a summer for the more muted but lovely burnt oranges, golden yellows, and russet reds. So today when Cooper was here, my son, I said, I want you to pick out some bright, summery fabrics, and then I want you to pick out some autumn, fall fabrics. So he did. So we're going to show you our selection. So
summer,
obviously bright white. And what is it?
Yeah.
After Labor Day, you can't wear bright white?
You're not supposed to wear white shoes or white pants?
I thought it was just white.
Or maybe it's just shoes. I don't know.
Yeah.
But anyway, white after Labor Day is a no-no.
So bright
according to some
colors. I mean, y'all do what you want.
This looks like a summer sky, actually.
That's really cool.
It does.
This one.
And you have fun, bright leaves.
Bright
the bright sun, because everybody knows that the sun is out in the summertime.
So let's pretend all of those brights were in your house.
Okay, so we got these.
So you simply go and find fabrics that are not so here. We'll take those.
Okay.
And we'll swap.
Okay, so
and that's
now
what you do. You swap.
Fall.
Fall.
We got fall.
Beautiful.
That's a very fall.
Oranges, some burnt sienna browns, some lovely greens.
More of an olive green rather than that bright green that we had before.
And this awesome Tim Holtz kind of
the
auburn, rusty, whatever color you want to call that. I don't know.
Yeah, definitely a
more fall palette. So then you're thinking, well, what in the world am I going to do with it? So she says some of the things you could do is simple pillows. You take your throw pillows that are on your couch, and you can either use your existing pillow and buy enough fabric to recover it, and it's basically like 2 pieces of fabric. So I said to Cooper, go pick out some fat quarters. One's a summery one and one's a fall one, and make me a pillow. So he did. So this is a fat quarter that he folded in half and sewed on 3 sides, because one side doesn't need to be sewed, and because it didn't have any stuffing, it's got bubble wrap in it.
It's functional.
It's
for
functional.
Here.
So this would be something sitting on your couch, looking beautiful,
In
looking
the summer.
summery.
Very summer.
And then
Bright and cheery.
you just take a simple fall fabric, make yourself a pillow, and voila,
All
you've
of a
got
sudden it's fallish.
it's fall. So simple, so easy. Do your decoupage, with your canvas. You can do all kinds of things. Make yourself a quilt, all kinds of things.
Exactly. So
And-
many options.
And then you're going to just do the same thing when it comes time to Christmas.
Exactly.
Super easy.
And then you can have the same thing for spring.
Same thing for spring. And then one of the other things she mentions in her articles are mums are great plants for the fall, which my mom bought us some mums, and Steph has done a wonderful job of keeping them
Not
alive.
dead yet. I
They're
need
not
to
dead
work
yet.
more.
Yeah.
I keep watering them.
She's the waterer, not me. And then you can put those out on your patio, on a balcony. Another thing that she says is local stores, like New Cara, like Simply Maze, like Tint Chandelier, will have unique seasonal items that you can go in and purchase. And they're not probably going to be something that you're going to see in everybody's home, because sometimes maybe they only have one or two.
Mm-hmm.
So if you like to be unique, and oh, poor Monica. I'm so sorry, Monica. Oh, okay. We'll have to try to figure out why it keeps cutting out on you. We are getting a different internet service Monday the 4th, so maybe that will make things better. So
Maybe.
we'll see.
Yay.
We'll see. So anyways, make sure you visit your local boutiques and shops to see what fall or seasonal decor you can get to make your house beautiful.
Well, and I've noticed even the banks, you know how some of them have their pots outside? They took out their summer flowers and they put in their mums. Or in New Cara's case, they put in pumpkins and fall decorations. So it's just sort of, okay, we're accepting it's fall now.
And don't forget to visit your local produce stand like Slim's, because this is where we get our pumpkins and gourds and all those cute things that are fabulous for decorating too. And you can eat them
Eventually.
eventually.
Or they'll go bad if you
Or
ignore
not
them.
eat them.
But you don't have to water them to keep them alive.
It's up to, that's true. You do you.
Exactly.
You do you.
So,
I-
anyway, you could also change out placemats and things like that, just little things.
And if you remember from our Facebook Live a few weeks ago, Steph taught you guys how to make very easy placemats.
Quick and easy.
Quick and
Yeah.
easy, which we can do a class on that too if you need it.
Yeah, not a problem. And we also have those bags that we were talking about before.
Oh yeah.
Really, and if you see anything in here, just talk to us. We could probably make it into a class. Any reason to come hang out with us, right?
That's right. We just want to hang out with people.
So, yes, we've had some suggestions. Bob and Norman are two of them.
Oh, for the names.
For the names.
I was going to say, who's Bob and Norman?
Bob and Norman.
I kind of like
I don't know. Does he
Norman.
Look Bob or Norman?
I kind of like Norman. Because then we can go, Norm!
Billy up to the bar.
Norm! I'm dating myself with that one.
Yeah. Oh, we're trying. Well, no matter how you do it, you're still younger than I am, so we're not going to
Not
worry
by
about
much,
that.
though. Not by much.
Anyway,
So, you guys, that's it for tonight. So, thanks for hanging out with the best quilt shop owners here in Story City.
we'll see you next week. Same so time, same so place.
Bye,
Bye.
guys.